The media has a major influence on people in today's society, whether it's people who are socially involved in social media and their status online, or people who are addicted to video games and discovering social acceptance. The quote, "everybody knows the media is bad for society," is not necessarily true, as the media does have some positive reflection on society. The media is blamed for occurring acts in humanity, such as when violence is seen on TV, we ourselves want to commit violence, or when young girls see images of skinny models or skinny people in magazines, they want to commence unhealthy eating habits so they can feel pretty or sexy and feel accepted by society, as shown in lecture slides in week 1. The key themes in today's media, are sex, violence, drug use, and language. This should not be what the media is about, as these can also be considered threats to existing social values, use, and moral decays. There are many myths about video games, and are mostly portrayed by the media. It has been said that all video games are violent, addictive, only played by teenage boys, they cause violence, make players antisocial, and can make us inactive or unhealthy. Research from Bonn University proves that not all these myths are true, and are just believed from seeing or hearing it from the media. The reality about video games shows otherwise. Dr. Brand reveals the average age of an Australian gamer is 32 years old, and the percentage of gamers over 18 is 76%. Furthermore, 68% of games were classified G or PG in 2013. This is more than half of the video games that exist, proving that not all video games are violent. Research also shows that puzzle games are the most popular type among male Australian games. Moreover, video games can be seen as a waste of time, or even worse, some experts seem to think they can corrupt the brain. The media blames aggressive, violent behaviour and even extreme antisocial behaviour for kids playing violent video games. However, many scientists and psychologists find that video games can be an enormous benefit on young kids in today's society. They are found to teach kids high-level thinking skills that they can adopt and use in their future. According to University of Wisconsin psychologist C. Sean Green says, video games change your brain. The physical structure of the brain can change from playing video games the same way as it can change when you learn to read, play piano, or navigating or using a map. An article from Ray Smart Kid demonstrates the brain as the same building structure and it can be seen the same as exercise. We can build muscle from exercising, just as the powerful combination of concentration and rewarding surges of neurotransmitters and dopamine strengthen neural circuits that can build the brain. Despite the best-selling games contain hyper-realistic violence, and some researchers have concluded that violent games cause violent behaviour, not all games are bad influences. A paper from Social Science Research Network shows a study done of short and medium run effects of violent game sales on violent crime. Statistics display that while 1% increase in violent games is associated with up to 0.03% decrease in violent crime, and non-violent games have no effect on crime rates at all. Lecture slides from week 4 show 47% of gamers are female, busting the myth that not only teenage boys play video games. Furthermore, Christopher Ferguson, an associate professor of psychology, did a prospective study of youth violence that finds mental health problems are the main reason of negative outcomes such as violence, not video games. He then goes to say that there is little evidence that video games cause reduction in empathy or civic behaviour, and in other studies it shows that youth exposed to video games actually engage more in social behaviours. Overall, not all video games are violent or have negative effects on players. The media is not always bad for society either, as it can reflect positive effects on society. Kids these days use video games to enhance their learning and social skills, not to become criminals. Thank you.